Okay. When it loads. Come on, load.
Shit.
You got here before I even finished setting up the Discord notifications.
It really worked.
So, I finished Final Fantasy VII, which if you remember last time you were here, it was a Final Fantasy VII stream. 2 weeks ago.
They changed the numbers.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to draw. Oh. I don't like Cypher. He's annoying.
I mean, with a name spelled like that, I can see why.
Seifer. He's also kind of just a jerk.
But they do have GF command, though.
GF is the summon command of this game.
Poetic.
Yeah. This game also has the card game in it.
Ooh.
Howda. Last stream, the last like 30 minutes of stream, was me playing the card game. I wanted to get... I just realized I titled my stream, I really don't like Blondie. And there's 2 blonde characters. Do you want to know something nice, though?
What's up?
This game doesn't crash when I tap out of it.
Wow.
Unlike Final Fantasy VII did.
Technology.
Yeah, this is the 8 remake, which I think still came out before 9 did.
What? They put that out on PC or something?
I don't know. I just know that both of them are on PC. I have every single Final Fantasy that's on PC. How to know that you'll stop having Cypher as a character 101. The opening cutscene has him portrayed as like a villainous character. Oh, and his weapon is exactly the same as Squall's.
Sounds like a coincidence.
They both use gun blades. Oh no, I couldn't find any items, but if I look at my Shiva and Ifrit leveled up. Ooh, they're super close. So they learn abilities. If I go to Junction, and I go to Squall, and I go to Ability, they get these abilities, and then there's passive abilities. Those are what they're learning currently. Junction Magic, and then I can equip magic spells that I've picked up to different categories, and it ups stats.
Ooh.
is a really interesting system. I like the fact that all of the Final Fantasy games are somewhat similar but somewhat different.
It's as if it was incremental change. But I really do like the style of like 7-8, and I mean, I just like the mash between like the shitty 3D polygonal models and the half hand drawn, half. Well, I don't know how to describe it.
It's almost cell shaded, some of it.
Yeah, like those houses in the background, I swoon a little.
So
look at that low poly road.
Yeah. The high quality models of the characters over the road that look like it took a minute to draw.
Even their shadows look weird on it.
Well, because it looks like they took the old textures and then put the new models in.
Look at that dog.
I can't pet the dog. He wants me to pet
That one
him.
Twitter account's gonna have a problem with this one. Okay, Cypher's got one thing about him that I love, and it's a guy with a long coat.
Yeah, he's got the long coat. I like the long coat too.
Like, it's gotta be one of my favorite genders.
Wait, look at that guy that's standing. Look at where he's standing.
Oh my god, he's so out of place. He just hops towards you.
I find it funny that we are literally students. That is the setting in this. We're students.
Fantasy world with magic. With student protagonists.
Yeah. We're going to an academy to become like actual soldiers.
Oh my god. I've read this one before.
It's almost like this is every new anime out there.
It's incredible. My foresight. It's activating. So like what's the reason you're running around killing people right now?
This is a rebellion. Or no, it's an insurgency invasion of a town, and we're killing insurgents. Which, if you notice, they look like the Shinra soldiers.
Yeah, I thought the same.
Which is probably just because they are the Shinra soldiers in a different dimension.
You know, the guys in this game just look taller, or like skinnier.
That doesn't sound good.
I mean, they do though. Like you look at
Oh
Cloud
no, not that.
7, and
I
he's
meant
a
the
big chunky
explosion.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cloud is 5'10".
Oh, no wonder.
He's 5'10" or 5'11", but he has enough muscle mass on him to swing that sword with one hand if he needs to, and the sword's 100 pounds.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
That dude's wrist is gonna be fucked up.
Oh, well, he does have the lifeblood of the planet going through him, so he's fine. The clone of Sephiroth and all. Also, do you like the new model?
I think the wings are a little bit fucked, but
Yeah, they're a little janky.
the hair's pretty cool.
The wings
got
are
the
a little
little tuft.
janky.
And the horn sticking out.
I upgraded the horns from what looks like cow horns to more of dragon horns. I also have a tail. If I turn, you can see it.
Ooh.
No, you can't see it because I have my other wings in the way.
You know.
Oh, I can
I
move. I thought this was a cutscene.
If I gotta say, the shirt, just change it from that cyan to like a white.
It was originally white, but it didn't give enough color to the... I can't pet the dog.
Yeah, didn't pop.
It kind of conflicted with the overcoat, which if you look really closely has a scale design on it.
Does it?
Mhm.
Oh, it does.
That took a lot of work.
Yeah, I can imagine. You can't really see it well in the purple though.
Yeah, it's in a light or a darker blue. Yeah, those are just Shinra soldiers, but really tall.
Yeah.
You have to look really close because I made sure they were real faint. It's one of those traits where it's like sometimes they portray the humanoid forms of dragons as having scales on their skin, right? But I like to imagine that since my transformation is less of a oh, this is just my human form, and more of this is the appearance I'm taking, kind of like polymorph in D&D, where it's like I take an appearance and this is the appearance that I've chosen. My cloak is my scales.
Right. So what you're telling me then is that in this canon where you just look however you want to look, you could technically choose to look like an Argonian from Skyrim if you wanted to.
Hypothetically, yeah.
Alright. That's a good mental image to keep in mind.
Well, because the lore behind the character is that I was one of like 4 original dragons, and then I ate a god. I was just hungry one day and I ate the god of time, and now I don't exist anymore. The place that the character lives is called the Cave Between Time. And it's just a space in between time and space where he just exists.
Damn, I didn't know there was lore.
Yeah.
I gotta read up.
I need to write it down at some point. And I've joked with some of my friends that are super lore heavy on their characters. It's like, oh yeah, you can use me as part of my lore because I just pop up in other places.
I mean, shit, not backing on this.
Because I ate a god of time, I became older than time.
What?
So, when you eat a god of time, according to the original universe he existed in, it sends you back to when time began and replaces the old god of time.
Well, that just sounds like you're negative years old.
Hypothetically, I guess you could say that, yeah. But like, I eat other gods, right? And I will just show up in other people's continuities, just cause. There's not a whole lot that I have to be worried about, you know, being both a god and a dragon.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. It doesn't work with my naming convention. Because it has to be John something. Right? So like John Dragon or John God, it can't be both.
Well, I've always referred to myself as a dragon god. Can he hit himself? Right. Yes, he can. I hate you, Cypher.
So mean to the random anime guy.
I just don't want him to gain experience.
I mean, the game will balance that later either way.
Probably, but I'd rather just... I assume the game is assuming you did what I did and didn't apply any of the guardians to him. So he won't have any non-ways of attacking. Like non-offensive things he can do, because you need a guardian to even use items.
So you're just gimping him from the start?
Yeah. I don't like him. So the lore behind him, behind Cypher, is that Cypher thinks he's this huge hotshot because he's better than everyone, and then you find out that he's been held back like 4 years.
I mean, shit, is he better than everyone?
Well, the reason he'd have more experience and skill is because he's... always been here. I'm starting to think that maybe he's required to do the final blow.
What? Well, you killed him, so
Yeah, I did.
better hope not.
You know what? The most broken mechanic in this game. So, you see that number next to the names? That's the amount of HP the Guardian has. I stop having an HP bar whenever I use a Guardian.
Oh.
Meaning that, hypothetically, I can spam the Guardian as much as I want, assuming that I don't get hit.
So is that like a free heal, or?
No, Guardian has separate HP, and that's kind of how they limit how much you use the Guardian, because if the Guardian runs out of HP, you can't summon him anymore.
Is there like a way to refresh that, or?
You heal
It's gone
outside of
forever.
battle.
Oh.
I think it fully heals outside of battle. Let's see.
Professional cutscene watchers here.
Yeah, professional cutscene. Yeah, it's weird to me that they always change the Spirit of Wind. Oh, Zell got some experience. And he's lying on the ground, and I feel so good about the fact that Scyther is just on the ground.
Thank God.
Zero
that guy kill himself.
experience. Oh, Quetzalcoatl leveled up. I should probably heal the party. Zell doesn't have any magic, but Squall has like so much of every magic except for scan, because you get the magic from drawing. Don't ask me why. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Probably because I wasn't listening during the tutorial.
What's a draw do?
So if you have a Guardian Junction, I'll show you on the new guy. So I click draw and I target this new guy, and you see these spells? I can stock spells from him, and now I have more of that spell.
So you have a limited amount of spells?
Yeah. Spells are an item instead of a FP system.
I see.
This was back when Final Fantasy hadn't realized that they had struck gold with the job system. So like, the old Final Fantasy games all tried to figure something out, and then I think 9 onwards they all have jobs except for the 13 series.
13 and 13-2.
And 13-3, Lightning Returns. Yep, there's 3 of them. It's probably gonna take me the longest time to play, unless it's like Final Fantasy VII. It's gonna take me forever to play through 13.
Just a lot of gameplay or more professional cutscene watching?
There's 3 whole games. 11 might take a bit as well because it's an MMO.
Oh, you're gonna play 11?
That's the plan. It's on Steam.
I thought 11 got entirely replaced.
So did I.
No, it's cool.
Until I found it on Steam.
Shoot. How much degenning of that game are we gonna have to do?
How much grinding? Who knows? There used to be a Dragoon Samurai hybrid that you could do in 11, from what I've heard. That was terrifyingly broken. And until they nerfed both of the classes to the ground.
look this up.
This girl seems somewhat important because she shows up all the time.
No, don't be ridiculous.
Also, her hair is wings.
Nah. Red herring.
There's also a black-haired chick that Squall has no idea who it is. But she shows up occasionally. Oh, she's got a name. Her name is Selfie. I hate that.
Right. Okay.
Tell you about my romantic dream. This sure is tough. I just love him screaming back at us. One of these days, I'm gonna tell you about my romantic dream. What have I done? Oh. What? What? I did. How did I do this? I sped up the game.
Oh my god.
This isn't an emulator. This is just on Steam. Also, Zell looks hilarious. Hopping up and down.
It's constantly stanced. Okay. As per usual, the official site looks way worse than the real site for Final Fantasy XI.
She uses a flail. Okay.
Because I mean,
We're gonna make a sacrifice here.
okay. Let me.
Getting Shiva off. And then putting Shiva on. She doesn't know any magic ability. Draw. Yep. Item. Because that's what you want to do until you have max of every spell, basically. This is so silly that the cutscenes are even sped up. Ugh.
13 blind.
Do you want to know the best part?
Hmm?
This is what I meant. There's a save point in here. Also, do you know what's really weird?
Hmm?
They changed the buttons on me.
What?
Yeah. The menu button is different now because it's Y instead of X. Because X is the challenge a nerd to a game of cards button. Also, it says she has a flail equipped. That's not a flail. Go up. Wow, this lift is pretty cool. Don't get too excited. You'll fall. Like I'm really going to. This is the beginning of Cypher's villain arc. Actually, I think Cypher's entire life was a villain arc. Nobody likes him, except for his goons. Also, it's this like stereotypical, oh, the villain or the guy nobody likes is the head of the what's it called? Like security, the punishment group. The wrench goes ting ting tang.
Wow, look at that. This will be the future in 20 years. I'm sure they said.
So I hate the burst.
Hyper-future.
I hate
Go
to
ahead.
burst your bubble, but I'm 99% sure that all of the stuff that happens in Final Fantasy games that isn't fantasy is meant to be dystopian.
Yeah.
More like, we hope this isn't the future. Like the whole Squall is like 17 years old and he's running around with a gun with a knife taped to the end, beating people up. Or
Why didn't I think of that first?
Or like how in Final Fantasy VII, aside from Sid, Barrett, and Red, the oldest character is Aerith at 21 years old.
Yeah.
The next oldest is Cloud at like 18 or 19, and no, yes, Cloud is a year older than wait, Biggs. No, don't kill Biggs. Biggs is a character in Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, look, that's not a flail. Stock whatever the new thing is.
Oh boy.
Ooh, Asuna.
Asuna's. What's that?
It gets rid of poison.
Me, 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 me.
Honk. Me, 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 me. He just clotheslined her.
White woman detected.
Tommy in it moment.
Like that's actually a skill check though.
Oh no, that's a joke about in one of the Minecraft Mondays. Tommy in it said, "Just killed a woman, feeling good." Just out of nowhere. I think he killed one of the girls that was in it, and that was the first words out of his mouth were, "Just killed a woman, feeling good."
Hey, good for him. Glad to know he's spreading some positivity back out into this world.
Yeah. I need to remember when I go back to the school to go to the cafeteria to try and win a wedge. Biggs and Wedge were two of Barrett's crew. If you don't remember, you remember that group of three that was traveling around with Barrett and Tifa at the beginning of the game?
Yeah.
That's Wedge, Biggs, and something else.
Jessie?
Yes, her name is Jessie. I don't know if she died in the remake of Final Fantasy VII.
She died in the remake.
But people are like, oh, Tifa's gonna die. People have decided that Tifa will be the dead one next, and that Aerith is gonna live or something like that. What?
No, no way. Why would they not kill Aerith again?
It's almost
Like,
like
that
a
was-
whole plot point in the story is that Aerith has to die to cast Holy. Like,
Yeah, like that's pretty big. Though granted, they did sort of pull in at the end of the first part of the remake that, ooh, we can be wiggly wobbly and change things however we want, and time might as well not exist. Ooh.
wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff right there.
Mm-hmm. Timey wimey, more like timey whiny.
Oh,
It's sad.
welcome back to free big damage numbers. It just takes time. But I like how they always kill. They make Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge like it's super important characters in the beginning, and then they just murder them. Like, here's these new important characters that you'll care about. Oh, what? They're dead? It's already been 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's what happens when I show up. And we're watching cutscenes.
Yeah. Another thing is, it could be that it's the beginning of the game still. But it's been a bit more enjoyable than the end of 7 was. And not that I didn't like 7, it's just that it got really slow towards the end.
No, 7 just goes on. They take their dear sweet time.
Okay, here's the biggest issue. The final area in the game doesn't have any save points. The final area in 7 gives you an item at the very beginning of the game and then tells you, use it well, because it puts down the only save point you'll have in the entire area. So you better hope you put it at the bottom. Because if you didn't put it at the bottom, welp, you're gonna have a long walk. Oh, Shiva's about to die. I like that there's a speed up button. It's an old mechanic from Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3, but it's nice. I also like that I can cast summoning spells while a summon spell animation is ongoing. I couldn't do that in the previous game. In the previous few, I had to wait till the summon animation ended. Actually, I think it's only 7 that does that.
I do wish they had just an battle animation off option, like you get Pokemon. Like, you know, I just want to see like the character do a little jump and then some damage numbers show up.
At 1900 hours, assemble at shore. We only have 30 minutes.
Only 30 minutes.
It's got a timer.
I see. But to be fair, the same sort of stuff was in 7.
There's been timers in every game.
But I mean, they're hardly like a problem. Unless you're just standing around sitting in a corner.
Yeah, that is not a flail. Please. I just want to save and use the tent so that I'm not gonna die on the way there. I'm really glad I ground Squall up to level 10 before continuing the story. And I'm glad I did that. Tent. Squall abilities. HPJ. This is one of those things where it's like, yes, you can do all of this, this, and this. And I'm like, haha, yeah, I know I can. But am I going to? No. If it gives me a % bonus, I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
Okay. I wonder what happens if I kill that. It probably takes a long time, though.
Maybe that's what the 30 minutes was for.
Man, am I glad I healed.
Man, are you glad you saved?
That too. Shiva's almost dead. Oh. No. I'm hoping it's accumulating damage, kind of like when you fight the Ultima weapon in 7. And it's just gonna kill at some point. So, I had the most aesthetic ending to Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah?
I did the final hit on Sephiroth, like the normal Sephiroth boss battle, with Cloud's Limit Break, Omni/Slash Limit Break. Not even like because there's a part of the story where you're supposed to use Cloud's Omni/Slash Limit Break, and it's the only option. See, it replenishes after battle. Where the only option is to use Cloud's Limit Break, and so like that's the final hit on Sephiroth that fully kills him. The death before that, we were all on like low HP, and I had like one hit left in me before my entire party died in the next AoE. And then I hit an Omni/Slash and it killed him. And the funniest part is the Omni/Slash was a wrong button input. I meant it to go into magic to cure my party. Oh, Vincent is also older than 30 years old. There's a huge age gap though, because everyone that's not a teenager is over 30.
Yeah. I mean, no time for awkward 20-somethings.
I just realized I was supposed to be running away
What, have you just been sitting there fighting the thing this whole time?
No, it was telling me it was repairing. Now it's a cutscene, but the timer is still going. Why is Squall moving so slowly? Oh, because it's a cutscene. It's too heavy for the sand. Never mind, it's not too heavy for the sand. It just fell on its face.
You just had a little trip and went whoopsie.
Oh look, it's the teacher girl that uses a whip. That's oddly concerning. Is it not oddly concerning to you that the teacher uses a whip?
No, not at all. Nothing out of the ordinary here. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if one of my past teachers was like that. Like one of them. I don't know.
You're like,
Something a little bit strange about them.
I don't
a bit loony in
know.
the head.
I have a whip. Like a real whip. I got it at Disney World.
At Disney World?
Yeah. So when okay, so you weren't, you were offline when I went to Disney World. I was out of town around the week of my birthday in May. And I went to Disney World with my boss and her family because I've been family friends with my boss since I was itty bitty, right? I think I've mentioned it before. But so I went to Disney World with them because they had an extra ticket and they're like, "Hey, do you want to go? All you'll have to cover is the plane fare," right? And I went, "Yes." Are you kidding? I'm not turning that down. And they were like, "Okay, we'll see you there." I was like, or like, "Okay, we'll meet up at the airport." And so I went there with them, and I ended up coming back with a whip and a lightsaber.
I thought you were gonna say like a pair of stilettos for a moment.
No, it's an Indiana Jones whip, but I'm learning how to use it.
Yeah, I'm learning how to use it.
Hey, I won't ever be as terrifying as Trevor Belmont, so that's something you'll never have to worry about. Man has complete control of his whip. Speaking of
Someone's
Belmont,
gonna show up at your house and you're just gonna edge guard them off.
no, it's gonna be like remove their eyeball. I'll hit him in the face. It'll be intentional. It'll be funny. But speaking of Belmonts, I have to finish Castlevania Circle of the Moon too. I started
That one you picked up?
I've had I have all the Castlevania Steam games. I just need to finish Circle of the Moon because I started streaming it. I've got a lot of games that I need to finish that I started streaming because I took a break from Final Fantasy for a while because I was going in and out of town for a bit, which is part of why 7 took so long. So I was going in and out of town, and I wasn't gonna play Final Fantasy 7 and then forget what was going on for a week if I'd already forgotten what was going on.
Yeah. I mean, I got it. Like, I'm going into Denver, or to Denver tomorrow. So, like, I got it.
And so
Yeah, you just sort of forget with those games sometimes, huh?
Yeah, well, because
Like
it's
just
so much going on, and then it's like I don't remember where the story is at all.
yeah, it's like you're expected to take notes for it.
Yeah. Well, if you're not playing it for multiple hours a day every day, like it probably would have been more entertaining if I was playing it back to back as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you've got a wonko schedule.
Yeah, especially
Like
when I was out of town.
I've looked at what you have, and you've got like streams going on at 2 and 3 in the morning. It seems.
It's not 2 or 3 here.
Where I am.
Yeah. Sometimes I have really long streams as well.
Mm-hmm.
I want to save. Stop. I'm ignoring. Oh. I didn't want to talk to Cypher. I wanted to go to the cafeteria.
The only thing you're eating off of here is that fucking dome of a forehead.
I want to go to the cafeteria because there's someone I can play card games with at the cafeteria that has an immensely rare card. I want to bully a child for their lunch money is what I'm saying.
Sounds lovely. Well, let's get to it.
Say,
Hmm?
they're blocking. Oh, yeah, I get that you want me to go to the second floor hallway. I just don't want to yet. What if I just... No, but my dorm room's right here. How to tell if someone's not important. Can you tell who the important characters are in this room?
Probably the shirtless guy.
And this guy probably, you know, the one moving.
Nah, he's just waiting to get into the bathroom.
And then that
Yeah,
guy,
just
because
doing
he
a
looks
dance.
different. Oh, I think this is a chick, actually. Rage.
Against the machine.
That is all dismissed. And that, I think, means everybody else failed. Yeah.
Ooh.
Seed rank report. Psst, psst, I'm looking forward to the garden festival. Psst, psst, do your best even if you don't stand out. He's fidgeting. Psst, psst, try to control your emotions a little. Finally, a gunplay specialist. I think Sid designed the gunblade because this is Sid, right? Every game's got a Sid.
It's just like Toy Story.
And then the other gunblade specialist got expelled, probably. Conduct 70, judgment 30, attack 50, spirit 30, attitude 50, seed rank 5. Wait, I get paid?
Hey, what?
Why is she in my room? This is my room. Fine, I'll get changed into the CD. I look like a dork.
Nothing unusual then.
I want to go to the car.
That's unfortunate.
I want to go play card games.
God, that's the gayest uniform I've seen in a while. Gay, non-derogatory, that is.
No, it's just anything said about that uniform should be derogatory. Hey, it's the chick
it
that
is
looks.
what it is.
It's the chick that looks like Tifa / Yuffie that we have no idea who it is, but she's everywhere.
Sora?
Maybe. Still can't dance. You'll be fine. He's like, I don't know how, woman. Please.
I wish he would have said you.
No, he's too nice for that.
No?
I think Final Fantasy 9 and 10 both have this weird like class system where you can level up down a tree, which I think is probably my favorite class system introduced into Final Fantasy. It's the same system in Stranger of Paradise, where depending on what level ups you picked, depends on what you get. He tries to leave. I might play Stranger of Paradise someday.
What is that?
It's a prequel to Final Fantasy 1. It's a very recent game. It's a game that just came out, but it's a prequel to Final Fantasy 1, and it explains what happens at the beginning of Final Fantasy 1. And it explains why the cycle of light and dark exists.
Okay.
And like who everybody is. Like at the beginning of Final Fantasy 1, it's like, oh, this guy named Garland kidnapped the princess. He used to be a knight of the kingdom that we really liked. Turns out Garland was a warrior of light that turned to darkness because of the cycle. He's like, who is that woman? Why is that woman? Oh, there's the teacher.
It made me think of the who is she like meme for a moment.
What's with her hair? It's like, you'll dance with someone you won't know, you don't know, but you can't stand being around me.
She's finally getting it.
Disciplinary committee. That's the word I was looking for earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have control again. I can't. Oh. I can't go to the cafeteria. Ugh. There's a dude in the cafeteria that has a really rare card.
Yep, you told me.
I want to steal his card.
You want to win it in a righteous duel.
No, it won't be righteous. I will be using...
It will be righteous and it will be just because the victors write history.
Yeah, so...
If you catch my drift.
I will be using... Let's go all the way to page 8 out of 10. These two guys. Look at how strong these two are.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess
they're imbalanced.
These are level 8 cards. That means that the only thing stronger is level 10.
Look, all I'm saying is they put Pot of Greed in the game for a reason. And that's so that way it gets played.
So I've been playing Legacy of the Duelist. Which is a Yu-Gi-Oh game. I like this outfit the best. This is my favorite outfit of Squall's.
Oh, I like the fur coat.
Yeah.
Part at the top.
And
I think the arms look stupid.
And he's got like 70 belts. Well, it's just a fur coat with a crop top that he's put gloves on underneath. That's all it is. But so in Legacy of the Duelist, the story mode, you're allowed to use banned or forbidden cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what they use in the anime. It's based on what you can use in the anime.
Mm.
And
so what if the writers felt like highlighting?
So like there's a character, his name is Seeker. He is the most annoying character in the game because he runs 3 Pot of Greeds. He's got 3 Pot of Greeds, and you're like, oh, that's a real shame, right? Right?
Mm-hmm. It reminds me of, and I don't know if you remember this, but before I've suggested to you that you just stream your, what is it, Pokemon?
Yeah.
Like online battles?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think that would be fun. Just
Yeah,
I've watch you bully some children.
With weird teams, yeah. I've thought about it.
I'd like to see you actively make the game worse for everyone else.
I can't equip status attacks. That was the whole tutorial.
Yeah, it's just like school. Welcome to the real world. Where everything you've learned was entirely useless.
But so in Legacy of the Duelist, right? He's got all these drawing cards that are banned, right? And you're like, okay, that's fine, right? Right? That's fine. You don't have to worry about that, right? No, you're wrong. He has a bunch of banned drawing cards, 2 monster cards, but those aren't the issue. He has 3 of each piece of Exodia. Do you know what Exodia does?
Long story short, the game's funzo dunzo.
Yeah, so if you get all 5 pieces of Exodia, you win the duel.
Mhm. What the hell is this plant abomination?
It has sleeping gas. I forgot to draw! Draw your last pathetic card, Yugi. Was that a silence? Yeah.
5-hole.
Blinded by the silence. Wrapped up like a silence, silence, silence in the silence. Oh, he has vampire. Yeah, she has like a weird whip with a scythe on the end, and it worries me.
How would I know? I don't have any weapons yet.
I have technically 4 swords.
Real or plastic?
3 of them are real. 1 of them is the Buster Sword behind me. Or 5 if you count the lightsaber.
Okay. I used to know a girl at my school who would bring like a. It's not a pair of brass knuckles, but it's like knuckles where they have like spikes on the end.
Knuckle dusters?
But then there was but then there was also like a point on the end of it, like pointing outwards.
For stabbing,
So, you know,
you realize
you know
those
how you
are
hold it. Yeah.
those are a type of brass knuckles.
Are they?
Yes.
I don't know. I thought brass knuckles only applied to like the specific just rings around the fingers, more or less.
No.
If that's the case, then brass knuckles they are. I think she also carried around like a taser and a bottle of pepper spray.
Fun fact, that is a felony.
If you get caught.
No, I mean just having those in a school is a felony.
Yeah, but you're not going to get charged with a felony unless you get caught.
No, technically it's not a felony because it's not California, I hope.
Nope.
In California, owning pepper spray or a taser is a felony because it's considered a lethal force.
Tomo, I'm in Texas, okay?
Yeah,
This is...
No, I get that. I know that. It's just, it's weird that all forms of self-defense in California are a felony.
Yeah, but if you rob from a store in California and it's like under $1,000, they'll effectively do nothing.
Oh yeah, that's it's the same in my state too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pacific Northwest type beat.
Well, so people were suing because they were getting injured robbing stores.
That's awesome.
And like police won't do anything unless it's a felony level because police are getting sued for people getting injured getting arrested. And the Pacific North or the West Coast will not defend its officers when they get attacked by people for no reason.
Hey, shit.
So they've stopped arresting people unless it's a felony, which is a certain total of money. So like the Safeway in my area has people that count the amount of money worth of items people have stolen and they remember who everyone is. Meaning that you could get arrested on felony charges for stealing a pack of gum.
Okay, but depending on the amount it is, I could theoretically go to like a Target and grab a PS5 and be good.
No, that would be too much. That's over the felony limits.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would have to also grab a bunch of small things because they'll stop you if it's like a huge amount.
Never lucky.
But they will track every piece of gum. And then there's things like, in Portland, did you know Portland has no Walmarts? There are no Walmarts in or around Portland because the CEO of Walmart said that, oh, I just got a paycheck. Did you see that pop-up?
No.
Oh, at the bottom of my screen, it popped up and it said, like, SL5, and then gave me 3,000 gil.
Oh, that's what that was. Like on the... I thought you were talking about, like, actually on screen.
Yeah, it popped
like,
up at the bottom of the
paycheck.
No, I got a paycheck in game.
Okay, yeah, I did see that.
But the CEO of Walmart in Portland called the bluff. They're like, if people don't stop stealing from Walmarts in Portland, I'm shutting all of them down. And they wouldn't do that. They make too much money out of Portland. Sure enough, like $5 worth of stuff got stolen the next week, right? And they shut down every Walmart in Portland. Permanently.
That's awesome.
Meaning that the only Walmarts that you could go to if you live in Portland are across the river from Portland, which takes like a 2-hour drive because of traffic.
That's actually a Portland W, though.
No, it just means that there's no longer any cheap there's no cheap. He just threw a man at me. But there's no cheap places where you can get a lot of things.
Exactly. And now this is a good thing. But I mean...
It just kind of screwed over anyone that makes under a certain amount of money in Portland. Which you know people will probably blame on Walmart, and it's like, well, they gave you an easy way to not have this happen, and you did not listen. I got a wizard stone.
Actions do have consequences.
She looks important.
The way they all walk is so weird.
Says who? Squall's like, I can do it all on my own. I don't need you.
Ooh, is this still the tutorial, or like...
No, this is the prologue.
No? They just don't stop doing nothing?
They don't stop talking. So the tutorial was real fast, surprisingly. Also, look at how many copies, oh no. So, if you look right there, there's his seed uniform, his school uniform, and then the hanger for this outfit that he's wearing now. And then this is the case for his gunblade. That's a lot longer than his gunblade, so I assume there's more than one.
Maybe.
Though,
I mean, it could just be padding, it could be
ammo.
Is there like some sort of ammunition
Yeah.
that they would have stock? Because that could be it.
So, interesting fun fact. You remember Gilgamesh, right? The silly little guy?
Yeah. I mean, there have been quite a few Gilgameshes.
No, there's only one.
Well,
In Final
there's the Pokemon Gilgamesh, and then
there's not a Pokemon Gilgamesh. Oh, you mean the one I named Gilgamesh?
Yes, that.
I meant the Final Fantasy character Gilgamesh.
Yeah, then there's just like one guy.
Yeah, he's the same Gilgamesh.
Yeah, they just have like the same guy again.
Yeah, so he gets thrown between worlds.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're about to bully a child. Alright, popcorn out.
Hey, he could do well. Not when you start like this, but he could do well. Okay.
Don't mess this up.
No, I won. Which cards should I take? Let's find cards that I don't have. I don't have Grendel Armadodo or Thrustevilius. I'm gonna take Armadodo.
The little winged guy. I'm pretty sure I've played this game and it's just Sky Stones from Skylanders.
It is. It's identical. Yeah, it's... Well, because the card game concept, this one is a little older than Skylanders, so it's hard to say that this is just Skylanders Sky Stones.
No, this is just Skylanders Sky Stones.
But the card games...
We can fabricate the
truth. Concept of this card game is really old. I just got paid again. Is it a time thing? Can I just leave the game running?
No, that's surely not true, right? They would not just consistently pay you for existing.
This guy doesn't have any good cards.
Well, that's no excuse to not bully a child.
Is it wild to anyone else that Seto Kaiba broke down Yugi's door over a card that he wasn't even sure Yugi's grandfather had? Because he robbed Yugi's grandfather, assuming that the rare card Yugi said his grandfather had was, in fact, Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I think he just wanted to stomp on a kid.
Well, that's probably part of it, because Kaiba is just an evil dude. He built, like, a death theme park in the manga for Season 0. Just because Mokuba didn't like them.
That's honestly a flex.
Yeah.
Okay, I need that sort of energy in my life.
He also had green hair in the manga.
Ooh. No, that's one of the colors I gotta get with. Because my current attire is all like gray and blue, but I want to get gray and green.
Okay, I'm starting. Sandworm. Abyssworm here.
Oh shoot, I haven't shown you the Genshin shoes.
The Genshin shoes?
Yeah. Like I'll send you a link to them, but they're like a 200 pair of shoes that are, I think, Genshin themed.
Poggers! Poggers! Look at how bad I beat that guy up!
Ooh.
None of these are good. I'll take another Armado.
Bullying children.
So you know how they released that new video game, right? The Honkai Star Rail? I've been teasing people because I have every character in the game but 2. And it's 2 of the standard banner characters.
Yeah? You're just falling asleep whenever you look at them?
No, I just haven't gotten the characters. And it's not like I need them, because I use characters based on whether they're cool, not whether or not they're waifus. One of these 2 children has a rare card.
Alright. We should send you some of these goofy shoes I found.
They're goofy shoes.
Oh, you will not believe.
I will not believe my eyes if 10 billion fireflies lit up
Look,
the
all
world
I'm saying
as
is
I
this
fell
one
asleep.
has like a wing on it.
Okay.
Okay, and this one has like a sword on it. Or you probably like the black and red one more than the blue and white one. Oh. I'll send them both.
I preferred blue and white color scheme wise.
Yeah? Okay.
I will
Well, then check out these shoes. Because these are some of the more goofy ones I've ever seen.
So the issue is I don't know which of these guys has a rare card, but supposedly one of those 2 guys has something at the same like a level 8 or 9 card. Which the level 8 and 9 cards, I just got paid again. I am getting paid for just existing.
Oh, hell yeah. It's everyone's dream job.
I assume I get paid more as I level up. But does that really matter? I'm gonna turn off my model because my phone is dying.
Alright, we're going back to 2D form.
I don't have a 2D form.
No?
No.
Tragic.
But it does mean I'll be able to check your messages now. Okay, so the top one is Venti. I don't know whose shoes the dragon shoes are. The one below that is the 2 below that are just swords from Genshin.
It is the Genshin shoes, and I think they're like $200 to $300. I mean, I'll find the link. I know where I saw it.
I would never ever wear those.
Look, all I'm saying is, if you're gonna get bullied in public, you gotta do it in style. Okay.
I may.
Okay, I was wrong. It's 100 to 200.
Who?
They have a Ganyu shoe.
Ganyu's. Ganyu's a character. I already have all these characters.
Take a look.
Take a look.
All I'm saying is,
in a book, it's a reading
if you
rainbow.
buy that shoe, you'd better be proud to be bullied in that.
I feel like you would never wear those shoes because they cost so much.
Well, no, they just belong on a shelf so you can kiss your goddess's feet. Like, that's the purpose of them. There's also a white one of that dragon shoe.
That would probably be preferable.
I mean, so many ways to get bullied.
So many ways to get bullied and so little. Tonberry! I'm contemplating since my battery has died. I think I can infinitely come back here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll run here.
Oh yeah, wacky idea. Next election, you want to stream that?
Next.
Like
What?
presidential election.
Why would I stream the next presidential election?
Because I think it would be funny.
Oh, they took his skateboard. I don't know if I want to get.
Good dodge.
I don't know if I want something that political on my.
Fair enough. I just think it's funny. Because the boxing match that it is in current day. And all the freaks in the world.
Oh! Oh! I can remodel weapons? You should save your game before using it. That is the most menacing thing I've ever seen. How to intimidate someone 101. You should save your game before you use this item. Okay.
Just put that on like a laxative or something.
So, in GTA, there's a heist, right?
Mm-hmm.
That makes me feel so bad for this just NPC. There's a security guard NPC that if you do the casino heist a certain way, you find out that the other guards filled his coffee with a laxative.
Oh my.
Who dares disturb my slumber? Ifrit does. His name is Diablos.
No way. That's like the Taco Bell sauce.
Okay, I'll raid out after this.
Okay.
Hills of Flip. Bar. I assume maybe if I'm lucky and I beat him, I'll get him as one of the Guardians.
Maybe.
Maybe. I just had an ingenious idea. Oh, those white dragon shoes are kinda neat. I can't stop fighting him, but I can start Googling.
Yeah. What you looking for?
I'm gonna Google the item.
The shoe?
No.
Oh.
Okay. So fun fact, if you're struggling with Final Fantasy VII, it has a built-in cheat engine that gives you infinite HP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are we exploiting that, or?
No, it's in 7.
Oh. I am not paying attention, apparently.
And you can't turn it off.
I see. Seems like you're gonna die here, huh?
I might.
I suppose that's why I set to save your game.
I might die. I might not. Who knows?
6 health. How about that? There's no way you squeeze this one out. Is there?
Maybe. No. Okay.
No. Alright. Final Fantasy 8 boss, Diabolos. I wonder what his stats are.
Yeah. I'm looking into it. Looking into it.
Looks like there's better stuff you can draw if you fight him at a higher level.
Yeah.
And better drops. Wow. Depending on what you consider.
Oh no. If I fight him at above level 30, that's when I'm gonna want to fight him.
Let's see.
So because
HP.
Flare and Holy are very important spells.
So if you fight him when you get to level 30, that's 24,800 HP.
Yeah, but once I get to level 30, I'll be stronger too.
I mean, it looks like it only updates the number every 10 levels, so if you get to like 39, it's
Yeah.
pretty easy breezy.
I'm raiding out.
Woohoo.
Down by Nicholas.